Hey, you guys, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Lots of love and many blessings your way. You know, Illuminati sellout George Clooney needs to tuck his teeth back in, his shiny veneers, and go mind his business. This is a matter of butt kissing and butt kissing. It's like sucking up over here, sucking up over there. Let's talk about what's going on. This is so horrible. It's like George Clooney is sucking up to the royals, and then Meghan is sucking up to. He's trying to fit in there. Meghan's trying to fit in with him. It's weird, you guys. But what does he know that the rest of us don't know? Listen to what he said. He said, I just want to say they're chasing Meghan everywhere. She's a woman who is 7 months pregnant. She's been pursued and vilified, chased in the exact same way that Diana was. It's just history repeating itself. We've seen how that ends. What is he trying to say? Goober? Poor Mr. Markle has really been dogged down. George Clooney said some horrible things, told him to stay in his lane, stay out of his daughter's life, let her live in peace, just get out of the way, basically. And I doubt that George has an inkling, a clue about the relationship between Meghan and her dad. Why? Because she's a liar. She's painted this picture that her dad was not around. You can go ahead and research Meghan just 5 years ago, 3 years ago, and she was given these interviews talking about her dad, the set, when she wasn't with, her peers or her friends or her school, she was with her dad. She had to be. Doria was off chasing a yogi, I imagine, through the woods, doing her yoga thing, her whatever she did. But I just think that George Clooney really doesn't have a dog in this fight. And it's almost like he's speaking in code. He is an Illuminati sellout. He does know things that, we commoners don't know. And so what's he trying to say? It's kind of odd, isn't it? And I really do appreciate Samantha. I know a lot of people have some ill feelings towards her, but I have to respect her for sticking up for her dad, because she clapped back on Clooney. Hey, Looney Clooney, your lawyer wife should have taught you not to make statements without the full facts. She said, I doubt George Clooney would ghost his mother for no legitimate reason. Be quiet, Georgie. To me, you guys, this feels like a really big, wicked setup. They know that he has no way to contact her at all. And so by them, when they were in the middle of revamping, or in the start, of revamping her persona, making her over, last week and a half ago, she came out and said, I wrote my dad a loving, over-emotional, Dear Daddy, I love you, don't hurt me anymore letter. And they knew his next move they knew exactly what they were doing. They're setting him up. And this worries me for him. They knew he was going to come back in the media. He has no way to get anything in touch with her. He can't send a smoke signal. He can't stand outside the gates with a bullhorn. So his only options are to go to the media. My God, he has no other choice. So doesn't it feel like a really nasty setup? Mr. Markle won $750,000 in 1990. The bulk of that money he spent on Meghan and her career, trying to further her up the ladder to make her dreams come true. He really did. He put her in the greatest schools, private schools. He kept her up to par with her friends. He wanted her to have everything her friends had. He really bent over backwards for her. And a few years later, he filed bankruptcy. He's broke. He doesn't have 2 pennies to rub together, you guys. Literally broke. He scrapes by the skin of his teeth. It just blows my mind how she could allow anybody to do her dad this way. It's bad enough she's doing it. But to allow George Clooney to step in and say anything in her dad's direction blows my mind. I can't wrap my head around it. It just won't. I can't do it. So now Amal and George Clooney have consulted with the royal family. They're going to take legal action against Mr. Markle because he shared that letter that she wrote. What it is they're ticked off because he did share that letter, and we know it word for word, and it just furthers our opinion of her as a liar because she came out and said one thing, and the letter proved quite opposite. But it's going to work out in his favor that Prince Harry didn't have enough respect for Meghan to meet her dad face to face, eye to eye, man to man, when he was asking for her hand in marriage. Because he never was given the chance to sign a non-disclosure agreement. Dory is the one that put her head on the chopping block in that area. Like I said, she's just upset because she got busted and the whole world knows, she's a fraud. And that's just the way it goes. It just, oh, what a nasty world we're living in when a child can turn on their parent that did nothing wrong but love them, raise them, give them everything they wanted. It's truly nasty. As far as George Clooney goes, oh my gosh, I liked him so much better when he was a Dapper Dan man, because in real life he is just gross. I feel justice will prevail, you guys. You guys have a beautiful day. I thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you real soon, and we'll talk much faster. Y'all stay safe and be blessed.